What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. This is video number 2 of my collection slash declutter of my makeup. And today we're going to go ahead and do foundations, which I think I'm a little bit of a junkie, and powders. So if you want to see what I decluttered and what I'm keeping in my collection, then definitely please keep watching. But first, if you're not part of the fam, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. And let's get into this collection because it's a long one. Grab a snack. Let go. All right, y'all, let's go through this concealers. This is going to be a hard one. I love concealers. I kind of think I'm a junkie. The nice thing about this declutter is it really helps me see what I have in my collection and what I need to be using, and old favorites, new favorites, and kind of just like really trying to use them. I want to start a Shop My Stash, which will help me really get my opinion on a lot of these products as well. So let's jump in. Okay, so this is by ColourPop. This is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. As you can see, Paris has grabbed a hold of it and she's taken off the top. I actually really did like this tinted moisturizer. I got it a while ago. This is in Dark 20N, but I think it's time to move on from it as I can't even get into it unless I'm taking everything apart, and I have too many foundations to be doing all that. Then I have the Instabake by Beauty Bakery. This is the Aqua Glass foundation, and this is in 317W. I really like the finish on this foundation. It's full coverage. It's one of my go-tos if I want to look flawless for the night and I'm going out. So I definitely like this foundation and I want to use it more. Let's see. We do that. All right, so then let me fix my little, I don't know why I did white when I have all this makeup, but okay. So then we have this one. This is the Dream Urban Cover Foundation by Maybelline. This is in 340 Cappuccino, and it has an SPF of 50. I think it's very pretty. I think it's a good drugstore option. But I want to try some new drugstore options, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. It's not one that I'm going to pick up and just say, hey, I want to use this. This is by the Lip Bar. This is just a tint, and this has, it's a tinted moisturizer. It has a natural radiant finish. It has an SPF of 11. You can get this at Target. Unfortunately, I really wanted to like this because it has a lot of different benefits in it. I think it has hyaluronic acid too, so like skincare type benefits. The problem with this though is it's not my color. And I think I tried a different one and it was not my color either. So it's kind of like, okay, what are we doing here? I mean, it looks good on my hand, but my hand and my face are two different colors. It feels really good. I wish that it would have worked out, but I haven't used it, and every time I put it on, I kind of felt a little ash. Looks really pretty in this lighting, but I'm going to go ahead and pass it along. Plus, for the price, at Target, I'm good on that. This is by Il Makiage. This is in 170. Actually, my mom had got this. She got color match for it. She got it, and I seen it. I'm like, Mom, I don't think that's your color. I think it's more mine. And then I took it. I like the color. I don't like the finish. I don't like the formula. It's very thin. Like, I just was not vibing with it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. Mom, let me know if you want it back. Alright, I have this Born This Way concealer Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This is in Maple. This is the natural one. Every time I put it on, I start to itch. I don't think I really like the finish, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it along. Fortunately, I don't think me and Too Faced are friends. Okay, so I have this Yummy Skin foundation by Danessa Myricks, and this is in 16 in, and I'm definitely keeping this. I love that it's refillable. I love that it's hydrating, and it has hyaluronic acid. I think it has niacinamide. I just think it's a great foundation. I waited forever to get it. I think you get a good amount. Like, why do I need so much if I'm gonna have so many foundations? So I kind of like that. It was a good price point. I need to use it more. I'm shaking it. I need to use it more, but I'm gonna keep that. Then I have this Lumi True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in neutral, I think, in 7. I don't know, but it's by L'Oreal. I was thinking I was getting rid of this, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I mean, it sounds good, but am I going to reach for it, guys? I'm not going to reach for it. I'm going to declutter this. I need to get rid of things I'm not going to use, and I've had it for a while, and I really do want to try some new drugstore makeup, which brings me to Juvia's Place. This is their I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. This is in Salomia. This is full, thick, full coverage. This reminds me of Huda Beauty's foundation, kind of, but thicker. Like, it's thick. Plus, it's the wrong color. It's a very orange. I seen that they just dropped a new foundation, which is Radiant, and this is matte. So I think I want to pick that one up, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. I don't think I am going to declutter this one, and then I know not to get that color. So find me a new color. But I'm excited to maybe try their new one. This is by Natasha Denona. This is the Foundation X Plus Full Coverage Complex Foundation. Oh, it's separating. You can hear the ball in there. I bought this from Sephora, like half off or something, and it's not my color. I don't like the texture of it. I wanted to love it. I tried it with different products, but it's just not my moment or my vibe with this. So we're gonna declutter that. Then I have the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Foundation, and this is in number 19. I think I have 2 of these. Yeah, I have 2 of these. As a backup, I have another one. I'm definitely going to keep this. This is a skin tint. It's like a light to medium coverage. It looks beautiful on the skin. It just gives you a healthy, nice glow. I absolutely love this foundation. It's great for summer, but it's also just great to like go, throw a powder over it, and you're good. So we're going to keep that. Get rid of a lot. Okay. Then I have this NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is in Caracas. This has a lot of skincare benefits and one of my favorite foundations from 2022. So I'm definitely keeping that. Then I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Foundation. This is in $3.90. I have another one. Yes. I have another one. This is in $3.85, which is actually my color. I haven't opened it because this is a matte foundation. I'm not a huge matte foundation type of person, but I am going to declutter this one as it is not my color, and I'm going to keep this one as it is my color. So on those days I want to go out or something like that, then I have this one. Plus, I kind of want to see how that one looks on me because I haven't tried it in the correct color with that foundation. I also have the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. This one I really enjoyed, and they discontinued it. She has to be dropping a hydrating one soon. This is in $3.85. I think I'm still going to keep my box, but I'm definitely going to keep this foundation. I like the way it looked on my skin when I used it. I need to use it more. So I'm glad I'm doing this so I can see what I have. All right. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation. This is a full coverage. This is in the color Maple. Unfortunately, you can't get this foundation anymore, but I absolutely love it as a full coverage, like full coverage. This reminds me of the Huda as well. Like, this one's thick. Huda's thick. thick, and this is thick, 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 thick. So it's really close to the Huda. You don't need a lot, but I love the color for me, and I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I try not to use it as much if it's already a pre-filmed type of video. All right, this is the Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin. This is in 13W. I love these type of packagings like the Fenty and the Charlotte, because you can really travel with these. They have a pump on them, plastic. I think it's awesome. Like, I'm gonna be scared to travel with my NARS glass, you know what I'm saying? So I really like this. I really like the finish. It is very, very, very hydrating and glowy. I don't think it's for somebody that has oily skin, but I think it's very, very pretty. So I'm going to keep that. All right, I bought this Burberry foundation. The packaging though, can we say yes? Yes, but the color is a no for me, unfortunately. I tried to make it work with mixing and matching and doing all that stuff, but I'm going to have to let this go as it is not a color match. Okay, I did want to mention, this is going backwards, but this is the Pat McGrath concealer, and I haven't used it, but I'm going to keep it. So I want to let you guys know about that, as we just did concealers. I also have the Pat McGrath foundation. I haven't used this yet either. This is in medium deep 23. I've been yearning. I just want to do a Pat McGrath takeover. That's why it's still in its packaging, and neither one have been used, but I am going to keep that as well. So we'll add that to the stack. I have a couple more here too. This is my Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is in Y503. This is one of my favorite foundations, period. It was in my recommendations video for the Sephora beauty event this year, and at the end of the year in November, and I absolutely love this. This is the Reboot foundation. Definitely keeping that. I don't know why I keep boxes, but I also have the Bare Minerals. This is nice. I haven't used it, but I've used it, but I haven't used this particular one. And this is like a tinted moisturizer. Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. It has an SPF of 30. This is a L'Oreal Beauty winner. This is absolutely fantastic. If you don't want foundation, but you want something just to even out your skin tone, you want SPF, you want hydration, this is your chick. I got it in Tiara 8.5. I will bring it on the channel. I just haven't opened it yet, as I have so much to mess with. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, when I was working at Sephora, like, I showed this a lot because it makes your skin look gorgeous. Okay, and then the other one that I have that's not in my little stack here is by Tom Ford, and this is in Chestnut. This is the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiant Foundation. Yes, we got a little bougie, but mama is cheap. So this is it. I haven't tried it yet. I want to bring a video in regards to like the most expensive makeup I have, and this would be one of them. Even when me getting it at a discount, as I got it at the makeup cosmetics store, it was still a pretty penny. So I'm hoping it's pretty. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but we will try it, and I'm gonna keep it. Can we talk about the packaging though? Can we talk about the packaging though? Yes, very good. So let's get back in my little box. So I have this NARS Natural Radiant Foundation in Macayo. I also have it in Caracas, which is my color, but I had seen the mini one at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I was like, oh, one summer vibe, one winter vibe. I haven't used the Macayo yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. For one, it's so freaking cute. It's so cute. And for 2, I'm thinking I can mix it with something else, which is this. And I'm definitely going to keep the Caracas. So we'll put that to the side. This is one of my favorite foundations, period. I have a couple favorite foundations, but that's definitely top 3. So that's why I'm going to keep Makayo 2. And then I got this in a BoxyCharm by Perlice. And it's a BB cream SPF 40. And it's gorgeous, but it's too light. It's too light for me. It's very neutral, but very light. Like one more tone darker and I would have been good. And I tried to look up online to see if there would be one that might be my shade, but I think it's too dark. You can even kind of see it kind of has a little bit of an ash. It could be the lighting, but like in person, it has an ash because the SPF as well. So I think I want to try to mix these 2 together because this is a matte, natural matte foundation. And this is a glowy BB cream, SPF 40. I think that might mesh well together. If they don't, then I will get rid of the BB cream and I'll see how the NARS looks on my skin. But this is my thought process of making this work because I really want to use this. Really love how the formula is on my skin. So we'll see about that. Keeping those. Hey. This Halo Glow Liquid Filter by e.l.f. This is in shade 6. I don't know. I put it in here because I feel like it gives coverage. Like when I used it, it gave so much coverage. It made my skin itch though. And I'm not sensitive, like couple things, but I'm not sensitive. So I'm like, what is this? I don't know, y'all. I just got it. Let me see. Let me just keep going. So then I also have the NYX Total Control Pro. I just got this as well. And this is in Cappuccino. I really like this. I really like the finish. It's lightweight. It feels like there's nothing on your skin, but you get a nice coverage. There's something about this I can't put my hands on, but I really, really like it. And I'm going to keep that. Plus, I like how small it is. Like, it is glass, but you're going to get through this and you're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get through this foundation? Like, ever? This is nice. I like that. I also have the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, and this is in Chocolate Mousse. Yeah, Chocolate Mousse. I really like this. I do like the Huda liquid. It's just thick. She thick. This is more of a natural finish where the other one is more of a matte finish. I like having a stick. I don't have any sticks in my collection, so I do like it. It's creamy. A stick is easy. It's functional. It's great for travel. Great for spot concealing. You don't have to put too much. You can build it up. Like, I really do like this. I'm going to keep that. Let's see. Okay, the Hourglass Ambient Concealer. This is in 14.5. Beautiful. Beautiful foundation. I'm dropping a video that I use this in for a Get Ready With Me. I'm obsessed with this foundation. I need to use it more. I think I'm like, ew, it costs a lot. I don't want to use it so fast. But why not use what we have in our collection? Like, we bought it. I need to use it. This is beautiful. And this is probably one of my top foundations for 2022, as well as the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Beautiful, if you can find your color. And I like how they're expanding for darker skin tones. I guess it's about time. I guess. The Dior. Now this is my favorite foundation, period. Okay. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and this is in 5W. I absolutely love this foundation. Gives you a nice coverage, beautiful color, beautiful finish. This one, I want to feel like I'm going on a date with my husband or something. This or that ambient, like, this is it. I love this. This one's just a little older. I don't like the applicator though, but other than that, this is my chick. So we're gonna keep that. All right, the Morphe 2 foundation. This is so good. I like this, y'all. It's a dropper. I always get it on my clothes, but hey, I really like this tint. This is like hint of ginger. It's like a light to medium coverage. I think it's very pretty. I enjoy it and I want to use it some more coming up this year, especially summertime. Like, I think it's great. It does have a transfer situation going on, but I like the finish, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Yes, I am. Okay, this is my Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, matte and poreless, and this is also, I believe, in cappuccino. What are you in? Cappuccino 340. I'm going to keep this. I really like this from the drugstore. I think it's a great foundation. I would definitely pick it up again. I like the finish. I like the price. And yes, definitely keeping that. And then my final one in here. Oh yes, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I have this in 5W2, which is rich caramel. Let me tell you, this is matte. And I was like, I don't like matte, but I don't set it with powder, and I love the finish. I love the finish. And this is my go-to if I go to a concert, if I go out, I'm going to be sweating or anything like that. This is my chick, especially in Arizona. Like, this is good if you're going out on a summer night. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you can find your right color, I definitely recommend getting one of these foundations, and I'm keeping it. So let me count up where we're at. I personally cannot get with this e.l.f., so I am going to declutter it. Okay? All right, y'all. We are keeping 22 foundations. And we are getting rid of 11. So half. So that's pretty good. That's really good. 11 and 22. I'm excited about the ones that I'm keeping. I'm excited to play with them, keep using them. There are some gems in here, and I'm okay with that. These were not my gems, and I'm okay with that. Some of them were really good, though. Like, I really like this Pretty Fresh. I like the drugstore options, so not saying they're bad, but happy with what I'm keeping. So, yay! Let's go to powders. Let's hop into these powders real quick. I don't have a lot of powders. Some are duplicated, so that's okay, but let's go through them. I do like a lot of my powders. So I do have the Fenty Beauty powder. I have 2 of them, and they're both minis. I definitely recommend getting minis as you get a nice amount to try out a product. This one is in honey, which you can see the tone. The lighting is kind of making it a little brighter, but it is a little deeper, and I felt like it was just bringing down the tone of my under eyes. I do like it to set all over, but I also bought Banana, which I haven't used yet, but it is brighter, and because I really like this powder, so, and the small one lasted me a good amount with the honey. I'm probably hitting, like, I have about 1/4 left, which is a good amount, as I don't use it all the time and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to keep both of these. I just got this not too long ago, or used it too, and this is the OPV Beauty London powder. You can see this is even way more banana than the honey that I had. I do like how this one blurs and mattifies. You don't need a lot, and this is in medium. You get a big amount, and this is a black owned brand in the UK, and I am keeping this. Let me get these out of the way since they're looking like I'm keeping them, but they are powders I want to go through. So I have my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, and this is in 385. And yes, she is used. Yes, we are pan. It is getting a little hard pan here. I'm going to go ahead and declutter that as I have a backup. I have a backup. Yes, I love this powder foundation. It is my favorite powder foundation, period. I also have this powder by NARS. I haven't used this one yet, as I have another one in here, but this is a soft velvet loose powder, and it is in Mountain. So she has not been used, and I'm going to keep that. Then I have, this is by Pat McGrath Labs, and this is her under eye blurring powder, and this is in yellow. I haven't opened it yet, as none of my Pat McGrath stuff has been opened because I'm waiting to use it. But I also waited to use this because I also have the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I use strictly for my under eyes, and this is in number 2. You can see I hit pan as well. I will use this up, eventually buy a new one. I think I would probably stick with the small ones as they are $25, and there's a lot of product in here, and I have other powders to use, so definitely keeping this one, definitely keeping the Pat McGrath. I have this small little Charlotte Tilbury. This one hasn't been used. This is in translucent. This one has been used. This is in translucent honey. They're just minis because this is not, I'm not a fan of this powder. It's very drying underneath my eyes. She has come out with a new one that is talc free and has hyaluronic acid, which I think is very, very nice and not drying. Definitely would be one that I would try, but I'm going to keep the honey and I'm going to pass on the translucent to my daughter. I have the Huda Beauty baking powder in Kunafa. I got a mini. I really like, this is inventive. Like, look at this. You have a little puff in here. You like turn it. It's super duper cute. Like, it's super duper travel friendly and stuff like that. It is kind of like, how do I get it out if I don't use the puff? And that can be unsanitary, but I think it's good. I think it's a great powder, and I'm going to keep this. I also have the Laura Mercier under eye secret brightening powder under eyes. I'm not sure if they still sell this. I'm going to keep this as I do like to use it under my under eyes sometimes. It does have more of a luminosity or a shimmer per se. I mean, you don't see sparkle sparkle, but I can see a little shimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that a little longer. I have the Pinch of Flour by Beauty Bakery bite size. I got this at Target, and this is their powder. I like how you can like open this up for how much you need. I always feel like powder is so messy, but I like this one and I'm going to keep it. I also have the NARS. This is probably one of my favorite right now. This is in Shore. This is the light reflecting. It's more of for my face than underneath the eyes. Setting powder. I love this little mesh situation. It's so finely milled. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing and I love it. So soft. Feels like you're putting nothing on your skin. Definitely recommend and definitely keeping. This is by Becca. You can't get this anymore, but this is the Light Shifter Finishing Veil. I like to use this as a finishing powder. It's a very light weight. You can barely tell it's there. Very pretty. This is in Vapor 4. Definitely keeping that as a pressed powder. I have this one by KVD. It's in Tan Deep 185. I need to play with this more. I don't think it's my tone. I think I got the wrong tone. I think it's a little light, but I think it might be nice like around the eye area and then do something around the perimeter or just to set lightly with a big fluffy brush. So I am going to keep that. I do have this NARS powder, and this is in Heat Soft Velvet Press Powder in Heat. I like this, but it's too dark. So I kind of more use it like a bronzer or on the perimeter of my face because it will bring down the tone. And it has a little bit of a red undertone to it. I don't know if you can tell, but it is kind of red. But I am going to keep this as well. And then this is my Makeup Forever powder, matte velvet skin in Y505. I had the foundation, if you remember, in 503. I think if I get this again, I would get it in 503. But I really like this powder. I don't use the puff, but I think it just gives a nice, even, beautiful finish to the skin. And we're going to keep this as well. So I didn't do that great, guys. I didn't do that great in powders, but let me count these up for you. Okay, Took me a minute to count and get everything in here. Not everything fits. These haven't been opened, so I'm not going to include these. But I'm keeping 16 powders and I'm getting rid of 2. Yes, a horrible job on the powders. Alright, y'all. So there's the powder. So that one was really fun. I really enjoyed going through my foundations and my powders. I know that I kept a lot of my foundations and my powders, but that's just because I enjoy them and I want to play with them, and it really opened up my eyes to see what I have in my collection so I can start playing with more of them and getting through them, because I know people, these makeup brands, they're going to be dropping new makeup and I ain't going to have no room. So I need to get through my stuff and use what I love. So I hope you enjoyed this collection and declutter of the foundations and powders. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. And give me a huge thumbs up. There's only one right way to do your makeup, and that's your way. Don't let nobody tell you any differently. We'll see you later. Have a blessed day. Peace.